What's going on, guys? I'm Mighty back at it again with the weekly Rust Skins videos. So we still don't have the Azul stuff, we still don't have the rest of the tactical stuff, we still don't have the Phantom stuff, and we still don't have the Epoch stuff. So this is what we have for this week. We do have the training stuff back in, so that is good. If you did have training clothes, I would recommend selling them now while they're going to be at a high. And we'll get started with the video. Alright, so starting off with the clothing, as we all know, satchels are definitely clothing, so we'll start off with the Raid satchel. This is going for $4.40 Australian, so this is actually more expensive than the usual satchel slash weapons and explosives and tools, those kind of things. It's more expensive, obviously, $4.40, but this C4 skin on the satchel charge actually really looks cool. I'm a big fan of it. The only problem is it's $4.40, so satchels aren't usually successful. The older ones have been very successful, but the later satchels that have come out, satchel skins that have come out, have been pretty bad. And the ones that actually have performed well are around about this price, so it's kind of annoying that this starts off so high, $4.40. We'll just quickly check the Rust item store. Yeah, it's the second most bought thing as well, so it doesn't really help. But as I did say, it is a nice looking skin. I'm not 100% sure if it glows in the dark, that little orange part, but I would say it probably doesn't, judging by these shadows. $4.40, I would honestly say that it's a nice skin, but it's probably too risky to invest in for $4.40. If you held on to it for a long period of time, you are happy to hold on to it for about a year, I would say that it will go up in price, but I do think that there is better ways for you to invest and make more money if you're willing to hold on to skins for that long. So overall for this skin for this week, I will probably have to say this one's going to have to be a pass just because it's $4.40. But as I said, if you are willing to hold on to it as a long-term investment, I do think that it can make you some money because it is a really nice and unique looking satchel charge skin, and I do think that overall it will eventually go up in price. Okay, hopefully I've fixed my audio. So I have been editing this video as I've been going, and I can see that it is still doing what last week's video was doing. I'm not 100% sure why it was doing that, but I have had a problem with my Windows 10 updating, of course, because it is Windows 10. So moving over to the training kilt and other armor, as you can see, this is obviously adding on to the training hoodie and pants that we have already got. Now, if somehow you guys have managed to make it to this part of the video but didn't listen to the first part, what I recommended at the start was to actually sell your training gear now while it's at a high, just because more people will be buying this, just because the training road sign set has actually now obviously released. So $1.45 should mean that this should all sell pretty well. So this is what the training kilt looks like. We'll just quickly go over and have a look at the helmet, because obviously we already just saw what the actual road sign jacket looked like. So we'll just look at this one picture actually, just because that is the one helmet, and we may as well go over to the jacket as well, and that is what the training vest looks like. So $1.45 for all of them. As usual, I would recommend buying the kilt over the other two things. That is just because if a metal set comes out, obviously you're going to need the kilt as well if you want the full set. Also, it's a black kilt. Black kilts are obviously usually pretty easy to match with other sets, and so I do think that because of that reason as well, the prices should also go up just because of that exact reason. But overall, it's a pretty nice looking set, and I would buy it. I'd say it would be a pretty safe investment, and I do think that the kilt will perform the best out of the three items. Alright, moving over to the weapons, we are going to have a look at the Morganite hatchet and pickaxe. So these are going to be some stone hatchet and pickaxe skins. These look like the soul gems from Skyrim. I've been playing a bit of Skyrim lately, as some of you guys have probably seen when I'm not playing Destiny 2, because I just got into that. $2.95 is a really nice looking hatchet in my opinion. I'm definitely going to add one to the cart. I actually only just realized I haven't been adding stuff to the cart. So we'll quickly move over to the pickaxe as well. Let's have a quick little look at this. So it's got a little bit of a leather handle going on with some jewels or something going up the handle. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but either way it looks cool. And the actual like stone, the part that you actually hit stones with, nodes, That actually looks really cool. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that this was called a soul gem, pickaxe, and hatchet. I could be wrong, but at least that's what it looks like to me. So unless that was just the first thing I saw when I actually saw that this was going to get released, I don't really remember. But $2.95, I would say if you were to buy either of them, then the pickaxe is definitely the best bet. They usually do outperform the stone hatchets, although they are both nice looking skins, so I do think that either way, they should be a relatively safe investment, especially if you're willing to hold on to them and use them as a play skin for a while. But yeah, I would recommend getting the pickaxe over the hatchet, especially if you don't have as much money. And I'll be definitely picking some of these up because I think that they're really nice looking skins. Alrighty, moving over to the Poseidon. So this is, I'm pretty sure, the Poseidon 2.0 because the first Poseidon I saw when I messaged Bad Trip about it definitely looks different to this one. So this one actually surprisingly looks even better. I thought the first one looked good and this one looks really good. So Bad Trip's done a really good job on this. I'm glad that the Poseidon skins are still being made because I personally do like them. The only problem with this skin is actually the price. So the skin itself is fine, but $5.85, I do think that because of that reason, it is too expensive as an investment. And I did just check, so currently it is also #1, the top seller for this week as well. So there is a chance of it getting oversaturated, but at $5.85, I don't really think it will get oversaturated. But $5.85, I do also think that because of that reason, it is risky to invest in. When it comes to Steam tax and stuff like that, it's obviously going to be harder for you to make more money when it is a more expensive skin initially. So you just have to keep that in mind as well. If you're planning on using it as a play skin for a long period of time, there is a possibility that it could go up above that store price and make you a decent amount of money, but I wouldn't actually recommend in investing in this skin for this week. Okay, so I've been, as I said, I've been editing my videos, so I'm going to try and talk like slower and see if that actually works. So this is the Totem rocket launcher going for $2.95. I've already looked at this on my phone earlier, and I actually think that this is a really sick looking skin. The only problem with rocket launchers is sometimes they perform well, sometimes they don't. I would say that it is going to be a coin flip, as there is some expensive ones and there is also some that are cheaper. So you will have to keep that in mind, especially when you're investing in this one. I do think that it's going to be a little risky because of that reason. You've pretty much got a 50-50 chance of it being successful or not. But overall, I think it's a really nice and well-made looking rocket launcher skin, and I'm going to add one of those to the cart for that exact reason. Moving over to our second last skin, of course, it is another sheet metal double door. So just looking at it, Green Labs double door is what it's called, Green Labs door, $2.20. Overall, I would actually say that this should be a relatively safe investment, just because it is kind of military themed with its simplistic style and also like the more industrial green and stuff like that on it. I think that the windows on it actually look sick, how they like have that shine. I'm pretty sure that they kind of react to the light in game as well, so I do think that that's actually a really cool thing that the skin creator has done. I'm not sure who the skin creator is, but yeah, they've done a really good job on this skin in my opinion. I'm definitely going to add one of these to the cart. What do I think of these as an investment? I actually do think that these should be a relatively safe investment, just because most military themed kind of stuff does go up in price. Now this isn't exactly military themed, but it is similar to a lot of features when it comes to military themed skins, and I do think that because of that reason, this should be a relatively safe investment and will most likely go up in price. Moving over to our final skin of the week, we've got the Warboy sleeping bag. This actually does remind me of that German guy a little bit, just because it's like that similar face style. So this is going for $2.20. Now, this is actually another military kind of themed skin. I do think that because of that, this skin should be relatively safe to invest in. And I also think overall it's actually quite a simple but nice looking skin. And so for that reason, I do think that this actually will be quite a good investment. And I do think that it would be pretty easy to sell to Rust players, because I do think that quite a lot of them will actually like this skin as well. So overall, this is a nice short and sweet one, but I would say that this should be a pretty safe investment, and it's a yes from me. $2.20, you can't really go wrong. Alright guys, so this is what my cart looks like for this week. So it looks like I'm buying one of everything and a few kilts. So that's going to cost me $35.10, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and remember, have a skits one. Also, don't forget I'm about to do the giveaway, so make sure you keep watching. Alright guys, it's actually been quite a while since I've used this, I'm pretty sure. So we'll enter in my video URL that I've already gotten, filter the duplicate users, and we shall get YouTube comments. Boom. Amount of unique commenters, 42. Let's go down and pick a random winner. Start. Okay, so congratulations to Game Master, trying to buy good items with your tips. Love heart. Steam, SR Game Master. Discord is Game Master. So just contact me, Game Master, to actually claim your prize. And congratulations, you're not only the Game Master, but apparently you are also the YouTube random comment picker master as well. So congrats to you, my dude. Alright guys, so this is the results of last week's video. So the Molten Visage large box went for the highest price on the market, $8.21 and $7.96. The Day of the Dead Garage Door went for $4.25. Cobalt Personal Locker, $11.35. The Warlord Hatchet and Pickaxe still haven't sold, so in the results I just added $2.95, so that would be break even. I'm assuming that they will eventually sell overpriced because both of them are starting at $13, slightly over $13 and slightly over $16. The Caution Revolver went for $4.01. Punkish Face Mask, $1.88, and Punkish Chestplate, $2.15. So the Punkish set was the weakest in this, but overall still did make you some money. So the total of last week's cart was $25.65. The total for all of that in blue is $45.71. So that is saying that the Warlord Hatchet and Warlord Pickaxe were just $2.95 and you broke even. So that means the results would have been $20.06 profit max, and that is $13.80 USD. All of these prices are based off of the community market, so as of the 8th of the 11th 2019, which is the first day of them being on the community market, and all of these items are obviously based off of my cart from last week. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and remember, have a skits one. Also congratulations to the winner of the giveaway. And just a quick shout out to my donators and my big spender Resist. And make sure you guys go and check out my garage door skin and give it a thumbs up and vote yes. Alright guys, have an absolutely skits one.